It's time to cripple their military forces. I want you to infiltrate the main base and find out what the warlords are planning.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would suck. Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, it's me!
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
What's going on? All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia? My DI sure is a mean son of a gun.
The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch, fires missiles, has a laser on board. It even mixes cocktails at 5 o'clock sharp.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more humans.
Major Ford always randomly selects the shady Southgate. Jeez, have a heart. It's the freaking desert.
I want to be just like Sergeant York. Or Gomer Pyle.
Major Ford gets to stand still in the shade, smoking like a chimney.
I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be. Armquist is my hero.
I hope Lorraine... don't find out about me and her sister at the wedding. Boy, what a dish she was.
Lieutenant Lean was ordering Sergeant Smith around. I'll bet Lean still hasn't found out what Smith's been doing with his wife.
Man, I feel like cracking some heads. You know, let off some steam.
I knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that... My pappy fought in the big one.
I want to become an officer just to sport one of those cool hats. Sergeant Smith's getting reamed behind the wall, again. Guess he shouldn't have hula hooped with another man's wife.
That dinner party. I'd have an office in the main building right next to Higgs's, if only Dottie hadn't burned Armquist's roast.
Oh.
If I were a pigeon, I could see what those snazzy suits discuss with the general, and no one on the rooftop would be the wiser.
Oh God, I need another Valium. Or 2. No, make that 3.
An army of one. I'm so lonely. If I don't get to shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind. This ain't like WW2.
Chain smoking and coffee will steady Higgs's nerves before the big showdown with Armquist in the main building.
The head warlord will emerge from the main building soon. I've gathered you should get a close look from a high vantage point.
I love my flag.
Isn't ready yet. The X-13 was working just fine in the trials last week.
There have been a few, hiccups.
Hiccups? Armquist is headed here right now to see this thing fly. Are you telling me it can't?
We've had some setbacks.
I'll give you a setback. I'm gonna bring your whole goddamn agency up on charges. This is gross incompetence.
Save it. Why don't you show your guests the nuke instead?
I didn't pay $40 million to see another goddamn nuclear test. I paid to see the best goddamn fighter plane ever built. Ah, screw it. I'm going down to Sector 13 myself and find out what the hell's going on.
General.
You don't need to go to Sector 13. The test flight will go ahead as planned.
What? A second ago you said the X-13 wouldn't fly.
I said it wasn't ready, but it will be.
Your demonstration will go on as scheduled.
Trust us. We're the government.
Crypto, it's high time we met the base's head warmonger. Go and probe the mind of the human called General Higgs.
Without these eggheads, we could never finish the X-13 prototype. Gotta keep away from all these hazards just a little while longer.
Without these scientists, the prototype won't function. I've marked their locations on your radar. We must eliminate them. Discreetly. Do try to avoid attracting attention.
Subtlety ain't exactly my forte, Ponks.
Audie Murphy is a pussy. Now John Wayne, that's a man's man.
Man, that guy stepped right on those mines. Just glad it wasn't me. That's the fourth one this week.
Why won't those commies invade already? I want to shoot me some Reds. Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL.
This evening, I see the new cartoons. The more anvils, the better.
An anvil? Oh, there's no accounting for taste. See if you can find something sufficiently weighty in its place. Smashing!
Oh, I was hoping he'd pop back up so I could drop it again.
Damn, that drill sarge booted me out of easy company. Now I pulled this lame duck assignment.
The more I think about it, communism isn't just an economic system, it's a will. A will to feel proletarian.
I have a rifle. Her name is Sue.
Draw in the enemy, make some noise, and when they get close, destroy them all!
Here's Johnny! If I wanted to fly, let's get it on!
But avoid any men in very dark suits.
You want a piece of this? Throw down, baby! Let's get it off! No! Alien! On your knees, cowboy.
Next on the agenda, stall the human warmongers. A little sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these tin soldiers are building.
More sneaking? Come on, Pox.
I said sabotage! Go! And destroy every human in that hangar! And destroy their equipment and their records! And keep the X-13 in one piece. Just make sure it won't fly anywhere!
That's what I'm talking about.
Make it good.
We've had a breach.
Small word for a big problem.
Somebody got past the guards, snuck into Hangar 12 and wrecked the place.
Our little gray visitor?
Looks that way.
Which means you didn't catch it.
We came pretty close.
Close doesn't count, Agent. The second it sets foot on base, I want it captured. And don't tell Armquist. We don't need any more help from the military. Call me when you've got it.
Whatever you say.
Did you want a saucer upgrade? Or something a little more personal?
General Armquist, good of you to come. Thought you might be too busy running damage control out in California.
Never too busy to watch the Air Force fall flat on its face, Jack.
Corporal Patterson, let's show our guests what this bottle rocket can do. Vertical takeoff and landing! How do you like them apples?
That's it? That's your ultimate weapon?
Patterson! Get over there and tell McGillicuddy to get that bird in the air right this second, or he's gonna be testing go-karts for the next 20 years!
$40 million for that?
While Armquist is inspecting their primitive aeronautical contraptions, which they've cleverly sabotaged, we'll crush their pitiful air defense forces and destroy Armquist once and for all.
Let me just load up the old disintegrate array and I'll be off.
No! Listen, Crypto. At this very moment, they are preparing a nuclear device for testing in a nearby weapons range.
A nuclear device? Don't sweat it. That monkey's as good as dead.
I love my country. I love my flag.
I'm getting out of here!
Hypnotize one of the humans and command him to drive the vehicle to the airfield. Oh, bravo, Crypto! He's dead! And we can't clone him either! I don't suppose you stopped for 1 second to think about that.